Hello, we greet you from the Vatican, the spiritual heart of the world. It is here, in the Vatican, that a truly unique event is taking place today, the World Changers Summit. Transcendence, Unveiling the Future of Humanity, 10th Anniversary Edition. This summit brings together scientists, leaders, and diplomats from all over the world. It is dedicated to finding the answers to the most important questions of our time about the future of humanity, the place of technologies, and the role of spiritual values in the modern world.
The World Changers Summit is held under the auspices of the Institute for Advanced Studies and Cooperation, IASC, with the support of the Pontifical Academy of Sciences. Its founder and driving force is Professor Gabriele Pao-Pei Andreoli, philosopher, humanist, and visionary, who brings together intellectuals and spiritual leaders from around the world around the idea of ethical progress. The words of Professor Andreoli at the summit's opening inspired all participants to engage in meaningful dialogue and new discoveries. During the summit, participants discussed a wide range of topics, from the ethics of artificial intelligence and quantum technologies to the future of medicine and sustainable development. Among the distinguished participants of the summit was Pastor Dr. Mark Burns, spiritual advisor to Donald Trump, one of the most influential religious leaders of our time, and founder of the international initiative Spiritual Diplomats, which unites leaders of all faiths to strengthen peace, mutual respect, and the protection of human dignity. His address at the Vatican opened the first plenary session of the summit.
Such honor to be here. Thank you so much for this esteemed opportunity to come and witness this work. I am talking about breaking barriers, not trees. God is giving me this wonderful opportunity to create what I call spiritual diplomacy. In every generation, there comes a moment where faith must rise above fear. With bridges must be built in places of borders, and the voices of truth must step into spaces where silence had allowed hatred to grow. I believe that moment is right now. Muslims are not the enemy. Judaism is not the enemy. Christianity is not the enemy. Faith is not the problem. People are the problem. And when you realize that the only way to break through the divisions of faith and the only way to break through the thing that separate us is to unite us around the things that makes us the same, which is we breathe the same air. We want peace and prosperity for all of our children. We want the right to call on to God. Whoever you call God in your world, you have the right to do it, and peace and prosperity. That's the birth of what spiritual diplomacy is. I pray that you hear the spirit of this in my heart, and I pray that it becomes infectious to you in whatever area, whether it's technology. We need to have moral people in technology. If good people are not behind technology, then it creates chaos. It creates one person using and abusing another person. You take a hammer in the hand of a builder and they build a house. You take a hammer in the hand of an evil person and they bash in heads of the least of them. So when there are good moral people, and I applaud you for having this conference again and inviting us who operate in the space of technology as an IT company owner myself, it's so important that you who got good morals understand the power of technology. So in the hands of good people, good moral people, we get to build new hospitals. You get to feed more people. We get to make life easier for the less bad, that everybody in the world ought to give a chance. So I pray that you receive what I'm saying, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity to address. Let's all ride together and become spiritual diplomats, no matter what your faith is. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you.
Also taking part in the summit was Marina Ovtsinova, president of the international movement АLЛАТRA, a global alliance of scientists, experts, and professionals from more than 180 countries, working on a volunteer basis to research climate and humanitarian risks, promote the ethics of cooperation, and protect human rights.
It is a great honor for us as АLLATRA International Public Movement to be represented here in the Vatican at the World Changer Summit. We're deeply grateful to Professor Gabriele Andreoli. He's truly exceptional person, a scientist, humanitarian, and visionary whose work bridges so many different worlds. What I find remarkable about him is his ability to connect science, diplomacy, and ethics in a very human way. As a president of the Institute for Advanced Studies and Cooperation, he has created a real platform for collaboration between governments, researchers, and the global institutions. His work helps us as civilization realize that true progress is measured not only by what we can achieve scientifically, but how deeply we remain connected to human values, respect, and the desire to serve the greater goods. Through initiatives like the World Changer Summit, the Vatican brings together religious, scientific, and humanitarian voices from across the globe. I believe Pastor Mark Burns' mission of spiritual diplomacy stands today as one of the most powerful and unifying global initiatives of our time. Under his strong and inspiring leadership, this initiative is now gaining truly global momentum, connecting nations, communities, and individuals in a shared mission to build a more compassionate and conscious world. And for АLLАТRA, it is a profound honor to be part of the spiritual diplomacy under Pastor Burns' leadership, which embodies the very essence of unity and moral courage.
We're here in Vatican, and there's so many amazing people with the great experiences, and professors and scientists and doctors. I was invited by the Professor Gabriele, and what he does for the world, giving back, going through his own personal challenges. It's just amazing and remarkable how he unites all people together, and also educating others and bringing awareness to these, global issues.
After listening to everything today, I believe that the world changers themselves are going to be able to take this and show the ethical views to people. And that's why I love this, is because there are so many people here, so many wonderfully important people, and their voice is getting heard, unlike it may have ever been heard before. And I think that this conference, these people, and working in the ethics and working everything, is what it has to be. Because without that, as humanity, we won't grow. But I now feel that I'm amongst the people that will help humanity grow.
The first day of the World Changers Summit began with an opening event at the Palazzo Brancaccio in Rome.
We are in the very heart of Rome, in the magnificent Princess Salon of Palazzo Brancaccio, the city's last princess residence. It was here, as a part of the World Changers Summit, that the ceremonial presentation of the Professor Gabriele Pao-Pei Andreoli's book, Transcendence, Quantum Computing, AI, and the Future of Humanity took place.
We started working on that about 10 years ago again, and we realized, especially now with the advent of quantum technology, that quantum is really about telling us we are all connected. And it's also in the sacred scriptures that it tells us that we're all part of the same flesh and body. So in that sense, going back to reading what our ancestors and what God has left us is a message of unity and collaboration. I'm very happy to have you, and I think it's so important what you're doing, and it really aligns to what we're doing. And thanks to Pastor Burns, it was just incredible to find, along the path, your collaboration and you're coming here. And I think God's really is guiding us.
Following the presentation, a thought-provoking panel discussion took place with outstanding representatives of the Vatican, scientists, and spiritual leaders, and Professor Andreoli himself, president of IASC, visionary, humanist, and the inspirer of this unique dialogue between science and faith.
We start working on that and training the algorithm and start asking also the governments and working with governments, trying to say, where are we going with this technology? What can we do more? How can we protect people? How can we find a reason to implement the technology, but still maintain the human side of it? And of course, Monsignor Paglia was a big inspiration. He's been working on these issues for a long time. And then finally, when I was speaking with His Eminency Cardinal Parolin, it hit me, his words about transcendence and the future of humanity. And I was like, wow, we're working on transcendence now. He's talking of transcendence, and there are so many things that are coming together, and it shows you that we have something special. There is something that really unites us, and it's really special about human beings that machine will never replicate, and is our soul, our ethics.
When Pope Francis spoke of a change of era rather than an era of change, he was essentially asserting the existence of an apocalyptic state of affairs as fact. Then I came to the conclusion that it was necessary to create a global legal architecture for data management. I called the presidents of IBM, Cisco, and other large companies, and we wrote the first document on algorithm ethics, the Rome Call for AI ethics. And that is my greatest concern.
Special thanks to Sir Professor Andreoli for the invitation to doing such a great event, this 10th Annual World Changers Summit that is happening, as you stated, to where world leaders are coming together, world peace leaders who operate in different capacities are coming together to do just that, talk about how we can push the ball forward, how we can continue to work together. And it is just amazing to do it at such a spiritual place of the Vatican that is one of the center places of Christianity around the world, but not just the Christian faith, all the faiths that come here.
I'm very proud and privileged to follow Gabriele from day one. Sometimes he decided to create this organization, and really we did it together. We grow together and see him succeeding with this 10th edition. I'm so proud today with this book, this so inspirational book.
This beautiful gentleman and his lens of connection with people, with humanity, with the experiential understanding of taking hearts and helping educate, but also leaving space for the unknown to come in a transcendence way of connecting beautiful people and young people and different cultures and different communities together. And that is the art of the World Changers.
This is the best thing in the world. to bring people together of this, kindness and beauty. I love it. It's fantastic. We're very lucky to be able to do that. So it's our responsibility to share with the rest of the world.
The summit concluded with a Holy Mass marking the 10th anniversary of the IASC World Changers. The celebration took place at Santa Maria in Montesanto, presided over by His Excellency Monsignor Antonio Stagliano, President of the Pontifical Academy of Theology and Rector of the Church of the Artists.
Today, through the example of the World Changers Summit, we witness how here in the Vatican, the spiritual and moral center of humanity, a new format of global leadership is emerging, founded on spiritual and ethical responsibility. Here, a dialogue of genuine cooperation is taking shape, a dialogue where faith meets intellect and science gains a moral dimension, opening a path to an era of spiritual diplomacy and conscious peace.